Welcome to Put Your Money Where Your Mouth Is. My name is CT Dice, and on Put Your Money Where Your Mouth Is on the CT Dice Sports channel on YouTube. Basically, what we do is pick football, soccer, basketball, basically the NBA, American football, which is basically the NFL. And on here, simple rule, no odds under 2.5 decimal odds or plus 150 American odds, basically the same thing, just different formats. And that means we're basically chasing value. And I'm going to start real quick here. This is recorded Friday, October 25th. So basically for the weekend going into Saturday, October 26th, Sunday, October 27th, basically games for that and into the next week for odds that are out. I'm going to start here basically with soccer recap from last week. So soccer went pretty good last week. So we're basically catching up and getting back to positive on soccer for the season. And if you want to take a look at all the picks previously, it's all basically on Put Your Money Where Your Mouth Is playlist on the CT Dice Sports channel on YouTube. So last week we tried to keep it simple, trying to recover, did pretty well. 2 games in the German Bundesliga. There was a Holstein Kiel at home versus Union Berlin. I thought Union Berlin could go in there and beat them by a lot of goals. They did win them comfortably, 2-0. So alternative spreads to win by 2 goals out of 4-2 units. That did come through. They didn't win by 3. They didn't score 3 or 4 goals. So that didn't come through. But comfortably were 1 away from home. I thought those odds were pretty disrespectful for Union Berlin against a team coming from the relegation, basically from Division 2 of the Bundesliga, with only 2 points so far in the German Bundesliga after several games. Also, did take a look at the Champions League game during the week, basically on Wednesday, October 23, between Barcelona and Bayern Munich. I thought this would be a high scoring game in general, but I decided to go for the first half, over 2.5 goals. They scored. Barcelona was leading 3-1 at halftime, so that covered easily for that game out of 4.5 2 units. So in total, for the week, 9 units placed, 17 units back, a positive 8 units. So if you put $1, $10. If you put $1, you got $8 back. If you put $10, you got $80 back. However you want to look at that. And because we were behind on soccer for the course of the season, that now brings us to a negative 3.54 units from a negative 11.54. So now we're getting back to a negative positive for soccer for the season. So we're going to take a look soon after I recap the NFL and NBA for the picks for this weekend. And now to recap, I'm going to go a little bit quicker here. The NFL. So NFL did do all right. Basically almost broke even. Not the greatest week. Had 5 games on there. Only 1 came through. Baltimore Ravens at Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 41-31. The high scoring game went way over 61 out of 4.53 units. All the other 4 games did not cover the alternative over for them. The Detroit Lions and Minnesota Vikings, 31-29, went over the 50 for the game, but did not cover the 64. Houston Texans at Green Bay Packers, 22-24, did not cover over 61. Seattle Seahawks and Atlanta Falcons. Seahawks went into Atlanta 34-14 and beat them up. And the Carolina Panthers at the Washington Commanders, even though Jaden Daniels got injured in the game, the Commanders beat the Carolina Panthers 47, did not cover the over 61. So for the week, negative 1.5 units. For the week, 15 units placed and 13.5 return. And in the NFL, we're doing really well, plus 27.95. Staying a little bit aggressive, trying to keep that 20 going in the NFL for this 2004-2005 season. So that's going really good for this regular season. Positive 27 units. That means over the course of the season, $1, you get $27.95 back in the NFL. And finally, for the NBA, they just started. Just want to get in there. 1 game opening night. Minnesota Timberwolves at the LA Lakers. The LA Lakers were impressive. 1-1-0-3-1-10. Halftime, 42-55 in favor of the Lakers. Thought the Timberwolves would start strong in that game didn't happen. 4 units place behind 4 units already. So we're going to get into it slowly for the NBA because a lot of things are usually out of whack early in the season. So for the soccer picks for the week, a little bit aggressive here and taking it a little bit easy as well. Going really hard for bigger odds with bigger units on here. So first, we're going to start with El Clasico, Real Madrid versus Barcelona, October 26th, 2024 for that El Clasico. So basically, we're going to go in for the El Clasico, Real Madrid versus Barcelona. Here, I'm saying a draw. Two teams that are in incredible good form. Both won comfortably in the Champions League. Barcelona beat Bayern Munich. Real Madrid beat Dortmund comfortably. So I think here they can actually play an interesting game, come out with a draw out of 4. Augsburg versus Borussia Dortmund. Dortmund away, the better team, coming from Europe. Tough game. I say they could go here, score 4 goals out of 7. A very high odd, 2 units. We're going to be trying to strike big for the week. Valladolid at home versus Villarreal. Valladolid is a really poor team. Villarreal coming in, I said they score 4 goals as well away from home. That's a really tough thing to do. That's why the odd is out of 9, 2 units as well. St. Pauli versus Wolfsburg. Wolfsburg coming in to St. Pauli's home. I said Wolfsburg scores over 2.5 goals, 3, some high scoring game, 3-2, 3-1, something like that, out of 5.52 units. Just striking big for the week. One of this to couple to come through. Union Berlin versus Eintracht Frankfurt. Union Berlin at home to score 3 goals out of 5.5 as well. I go back to that well. 2 units. Hopefully they come through again for this week. And then to the NFL, 5 games this time, no totals, everything is all spreads. I'm here, I'm just going chalk, I'm just going with the better teams or teams I think that will win and say they'll win comfortably this week. Last week, if I went for the better teams, they did win comfortably. This time I'm going at it, looking for a couple to come through here. Carolina Panthers at the Denver Broncos. I'm saying Denver Broncos can win by 18 or more. Out of 4.42 units. Kansas City Chiefs at the Las Vegas Raiders. Chiefs to win by 20 or more. Out of 4. Atlanta Falcons and Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but Falcons to win by 13 or more. That's 2 touchdowns. Out of 5, considering Chris Godwin and Mike Evans will probably not play for Tampa Bay Buccaneers in this game. New York Jets at the New England Patriots. I don't love Jets a lot, but I say the Patriots are even worse to win by 16 or more points, 2 units. Green Bay Packers at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Green Bay to come in there and win by 2 touchdowns or more out of 4. New Orleans Saints at the LA Chargers. Chargers to win comfortably by 16 or more, 2 units as well. And for basketball, trying to play it carefully, but 5 games, or rather 3 games I like here on Friday, October 25, just that date till the next Friday. I like picking the Friday games. This is going to come out before this Friday games on October 25th. Orlando Magic at home. They're favored by 11.5 against the Brooklyn Nets. Brooklyn Nets are horrible. Orlando Magic is going to be a playoff team, a pretty good team this year. I said they win at halftime by 11 and full game by 22, 2 units each. They're favored by 11.5 for the full game. Detroit Pistons at Cleveland Cavaliers, same thing. Cleveland is at home. I said they win by 10 or more first half and 19 for the full game, 2 units as well. Phoenix Suns at the LA Lakers. Lakers played well in the first game. They're at home against the Phoenix Suns. I said they win by more than 5 in the first half or over 10 for the full game out of 4 as well for that. So if you want to see these picks and rather not it be super rushed, the way I actually spoke quickly to get through it, just pause the video so you can see the graphics for each of those leagues for soccer, NBA, and the NFL. If you kind of like this, we are basically just putting it out here just to make sure we keep track of what we're doing. And of course, if you think you know what you're doing, you might as well put your money on it. And as such, if you kind of like what is going on or just want to put your comments through, don't forget subscribe, like, comment, share. Let me know what you think about the picks. I actually want to know what people are thinking as well. To everyone that's watching, appreciate it. Peace.